Hi, and welcome back to Let's Win XCOM Long War. I'm Philip, and I have a confession to make. I've been really busy, haven't released an episode, and last time I did try. It was pretty late at night, and I get up pretty early to go to work, and I did some good talking about, something important. And then it turns out the mission was an abduction. No, a landed UFO. And not just... It's an unidentified landed UFO. It turned out to be a big one. And I just did not have time to finish the mission or the video. So, when I realized that, I just scrapped it. And we're going to do it right now. So, I have played a little bit of this mission. Now, it will be different when I go in, but anyway, that's why there's a landed UFO. So thinking about the long haul, I only have so many experienced troops. I'll get another batch in about 5 days. I'll have enough for another mission. 5 days putting me at July 18th, which is good because the last third of the month I definitely want a solid crew or two to take out those terror or council missions, whichever ones pop up in the worst, nastiest spot. Obviously, I have a bunch of rookies, and I would look through them, but since I know this is going to be a pretty long mission, I'll do that later, since I don't think I'm going to take any rookies on this kind of mission at the moment. My ships are just hanging out there. After those first few missed interceptions, I haven't had all that many chances to shoot things down. They heard I had Phoenix cannons, and now they're staying away. Alright, so let's look at our squad. I would know beforehand that this is a large UFO because it would say scout or destroyer if it was one I had encountered before. So it says unidentified, and after destroyer the ships get really big. And I'm pretty much know I'm going to take all these guys. I'm going to need a medic. I'm most likely going to double down on definitely not taking a rookie. Definitely going to take at least one of these puppies. I really need a foundry to get the most out of my shivs. And I will be going for a foundry soon. Alright. You are so medic. Yeah, it's gonna be that bad, I think. Okay, one thing I'd like to point out is that extra conditioning works differently with carapace armor as opposed to skeleton suit. With a carapace armor, it gives you 4 bonus hit points, and with skeleton suit, it's 2. I'm glad I have 2 pieces of carapace armor. I didn't realize that when I built it, but hey. Storming UFO. This guy's only got decent willpower. Let's make him a shotgun wielding Urker. Low profile. Low profile is quite useful. Extra conditioning, low profile. Now that I actually have armor, extra conditioning, carapace armor, so many beautiful things. Having trouble deciding. Let's err on the side of health. These guys get shot up pretty bad. And smoke grenade. Let's go with smoke grenades to be safe again, since this is just a pretty green crew. My medic doesn't have smoke grenade cover. So we're just gonna rely on really tough units. Also, I have lots and lots of goodies. I think I already had these actually, but you know. He's got smoke grenades too. Yeah, I'm gonna expect a lot of aliens. If I equip my guys right, none of them will be out of commission forever, because we're just going for lots of health. Definitely would like to capture some plasma carbines. Gonna need some explosives, since our Rocketeer is not... Oh, he has extra conditioning, huh? Oh no, I need more. Choices. This tactical Rocketeer has extra conditioning. Should let him get up close, or let him survive some direct combat, which is really nice. Our poor medic is not going to be getting any fancy armor. Is that a good idea? No, that's a bad idea. We're gonna do what we can for our sniper, but we really need that medic to be able to get into the game up front if we have to. Cowboy is a terrible last name. Or nickname. You're gonna be another Vanguard. Someday, I swear, we'll make more Blitz or Berserker types, but maybe once we've got the game a little more under control, we can afford specialized attack units. Okay, we got heat ammo mags, hollow targeter, smart shell pods. Got one Arcthur. I really like to carry the other, but I'm playing it safe with smoke grenades. I suppose my scout could carry 2. Oh, I suppose my scout cannot carry 2. Definitely not putting it in. I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 on the rookie, since this is important to me economically. And 3 smoke grenades should be enough. Also, the extra speed on this baby medic from using the skeleton suit and general mobility and defense are just all good. Alright, let's do this.
We have visual on the missions. Brazilian authorities have requested our help.
Operation Demon Engine.
Reports indicate the UFOs.
Oh yeah, see, it is a big one. Oh, Sky Ranger, I love you. Oh, my guys look so angry. I thought the pre-mission meditation practice.
Strike 1 is ready to move on your orders. I read you, Big Sky. This was a landing, not a crash, so expect heavy resistance.
Okay, heavy existence respected. Okay, for 1, this thing is huge. Interesting. For 2, there are side entrances. I dig the cover over there on the left. I do not dig the lack of cover on the right. So, we're just gonna sprint to the right into all these trees. We can get some height advantage. There's just a lot of stuff going for not going straight up the middle. The terrain's gonna be a little difficult for our Shiv. It's not gonna find itself too maneuverable, but whatevs. Okay. First off, we lead with our scout. We are not going any farther forward than we already are, just to the side. And a little up. Beautiful. Now, the people we want to position most carefully so that they can be useful next turn are, oh, I forgot we don't have a sniper, skeleton suit for our sniper. Note our sniper has low profile, which has proven to be pretty awesome. So she'll be in heavy cover right here. One of the things to remember with low profile is that low, unless it's like a terrain level, which is completely indestructible, the low cover is often more destructible than other types of cover, which is bad. Okay, the medic's just gonna cruise around in the back, her super high mobility. I don't suggest using shivs in Overwatch too much because their accuracy is pretty poor. We're gonna our assaults near the front should we get ambushed at the moment. And we're not moving him that far forward. A heavy cover rifleman never hurt anybody except my enemies. Due to the slowness of the Rocketeer, having low profile would also be excellent on them. Plus, the more, and I was actually asked to talk about this, by one of my friends who watches my videos. The more people you bring on a mission, the harder it is to find decent cover, which makes low profile and larger squad size a good combination. Now let's see. We're gonna advance. Slowly, because we'd really like to position ourselves well. I wouldn't mind being up here, except for the whole floater jumping up into the air thing. We will wait in case we do accidentally trigger some alien attack. Oh, I love having a decent number of hit points. We definitely want to get her up one level. I think I'll just go ahead and go for 2. Since she's snapshot, she's much less vulnerable to floaters blasting off and landing behind her. She can take cover and fire at it. We're really not trying to piss off the aliens quite yet.
Aye, aye.
On Overwatch.
Yeah, shivs low ammo and low accuracy makes them much better on attack than Overwatch. And yet, if anything does show up, I would love to be able to murder it as fast as possible.
Shh, you hear that?
They are rustling in the bushes, heard some floater, heard some muton. How ready am I to engage? Not perfectly. I can get to some great positions. Ooh, okay, well, this guy with all the health is our squad leader. That's okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a turn. Is our sniper's line of sight really blocked anywhere? I don't believe so. There's a couple spots, but I like her right there. Rifleman. Skeleton suit. Does good stuff. Got our Racketeer up here. I wonder if he gets an aim bonus. Somehow I doubt it.
Roger. Got my eyes on. Roger that. Scanning.
Moving to Overwatch.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to move him up to range on anyone. If I run into an alien squad next turn, I would love to just hose it. Okay, let's hope we trigger one pod at most. Oh, that was pretty perfect. How about this? Whew! Whew, that gave me chills. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna advance the sniper since I don't think I'll be fighting enemies on this. Or at least I can nuke their cover if I am. Where's the ramp down? Because the Shiv will have to use it. I really don't want to trigger anything this first turn. Or this turn that I've moved up so far.
What was that sound?
That is not good.
Watch the sides.
Aww.
Shot failed to connect.
Okay, this is a pretty brutal squad. I do love the mixed squads in Long War.
Target's still up. Cover the flanks.
Definitely a decent target for rockets. And a good squad to wipe out from the get-go. Alright, we can see all of them. I know the rockets will attract more aliens, but I'll just have to deal. Most of them are in indestructible cover. And these are pretty tough units. Actually, I mean, they're kind of weak. Alright, we're not going to joke around, and this Muton leader is going to have some nasty perks. So, we're going to focus on these three up front. Okay, he's going to intimidate. Hopefully he doesn't terrify anyone too much. Excellent. Sniper has good shots on everyone. We'd like to capture a floater, really, for the plasma carbine. I mean, a rifle would be nice, except we'll be able to use carbines much, much sooner than rifles. Okay, there's no good-looking capture opportunities. Yeah, let's see what the medic can do. Impressive.
Missed the target.
Impressive as always, medic. Oh, that heavy cover is where I can't get to it. Lame. Uh-huh. Suppression on that back Muton will be great. This is a perfect position for... This is just not the time for a capture. It seems like a decent place for a smoke grenade, however. That's because I can use this smoke grenade because I have the perk. And I can use running gun to get up in. And this is with my slower assault. Oh, more aliens in the back. How did he get injured? Oh, well. Perfect. I don't want to open myself up to grenades if I don't have to. I would love to kill that guy before he ever gets a chance to toss a grenade. %70 chance to hit, take it. Alright, a reload wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know. Capture may be a possibility. Who's still got actions? 3. Ten damage critical, whoa. Okay, this guy has lots of health. Going to advance my scout up here. Ooh, rough.
Missed the target.
I was hoping to go for a capture, but only if it was the last one left. And instead, we're gonna try and make mincemeat of this guy. stats on it? No, wait. I sort of expected that. Definitely bad news bears. But not the worst. Okay. So, first off, let's look at what we've got here. Now, they don't have grenades, unlike the mutons. You do have a leader. And a turn to prepare would have been nice. He has damn good ground, close combat specialist, ranger. Ugh. And the other ones have none of those things. Wait, is this a navigator? Oh, we can't see that one. This one that's flanked has extra hit points. It has close combat specialists. So that must be a navigator. So, the brute force approach will work alright with these guys. High priority targets, definitely the leader in the back is fairly intimidating. What are we gonna do with this shotgunner? And this scout. Oh, they can guard each other. Could they be flanked there? It's a possibility. I think we're gonna take a turn to prepare ourselves. I guess we might have to absorb a hit. Hopefully not. I could flush this guy, guaranteed. It could be a critical. Might be enough to seriously wound him. He's the only one that could possibly flank. Okay, let's move up here.
Could this be the ship responsible for the attacks taking place during the alien abductions?
We'll take her shot first.
Got no ammo.
Ready to engage.
We can step into some smoke here. Maybe we can get a kill. Good. Close combat specialist is not something I really want to tackle. I'm gonna move this guy up since he has so much health. And a shotgun overwatch in front against floaters is a pretty damn good idea. One thing I definitely don't want to have happen is to have my sniper flanked and shot at right now. So unfortunately we're going to reposition. Her chances aren't amazing with anyone. But maybe our shiv can help with that. See if the medic can make anything happen. Unsurprisingly, nope. Alright, come on, hollow targeting. Alright, the closest threats are taken care of. This guy's not going to be able to run and gun. There's no decent cover for him. We'll use him to back up our scout a little bit. Okay, leader goes into Overwatch. That's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, even better. Shiv is still in the smoke. You can tell by the green up arrow beside it, even though the smoke graphics have disappeared. Well, that turned out as well as it possibly could have. Let's hope. I hear aliens approaching. We need to finish this quickly. They're thin men. Is there a dislike button? Really need to take down this leader. We had 1 Overwatch and 2 attacks. Okay. Seems like an appropriate time for this grenade. Also for lightning reflexes. And to see if those thin men are going to jump us from inside the ship cavern next turn. Fortunately, they're not. Okay, we really want this leader down. He's probably got higher will than everyone else too.
Out of ammo here.
Are you serious? It is kind of obnoxious how cover occasionally acts. We can move, but we lose our elevation bonus. Oh, we don't have an elevation bonus. Wait, she has squad sight. Oh, well, whatever. Is it because no one... Oh, no... What? She can see them. Very bizarre, guys. Very bizarre. I'm gonna take this shot since he's a great person to land it if he can.
I'll get him next time.
One shot left. Really want this guy down. Way to be a jerk about it, alien. Who's left? Can't. Oh, he's got a scope. That's why your accuracy is so high. Alright. I'm not used to having. Ah, yes. Of course. That's why he's a tactical and not. Yeah, let's trim this guy's health down if we can. 3 damage. Weak. Alright, there's one guy left on the field. Where might these aliens come from? Looks like they're gonna have to come through that door. I'm not ballsy enough to walk this guy out into the open just yet. I could run him up here and intimidate whoever comes through the door pretty seriously. But I might do something really stupid in the process. I'm gonna advance here, which is a little risky, but I feel like this guy's morale has to be hurting. I'm gonna run this shotgunner up. He'll have running gun next turn. Which will be nice. I love having high movement speed. Yeah, if I were you, I would run too. Some butterflies up in the air. Alright, and Q, what, Thin Men? Oh, wow. He found some friends. Ah. Q, friends, and Thin Men. Ugh, Thin Men inside the ship. Gross. Not exactly what I wanted to deal with. Okay, they have terrible cover, but I'm not in a perfect position. It does look a little like open season. I don't have elevation against any of these guys. I'm gonna move here. The elevation bonus will actually cancel out my snapshot bonus penalty this turn. Or not. Well, now I just feel dumb. Let's try this one. 75% chance to crit would be nice. Okay, we are so backing up. She has tactical sense, so putting her on the corner and reloading is probably not a terrible idea. This guy. What about this guy? Oh wow, I wish I had low profile on some of these guys. Shiv could stand to be somewhat in the line of sight. And reloaded. Let's look at what we have to do. Anyone else out of ammo completely? Alright. If we're lucky, we can get a bunch of aliens right here. This guy... I guess he can move here. I briefly thought about running him all the way over here to make the aliens really nervous about being flanked. But I'm afraid the aliens would not get nervous enough for my taste. This guy also has bullet swarm. Okay. Let's do this then. I'm gonna save his running gun. And just far enough they won't get. Huh. Alright. The more they focus on the shiv, the better for me. Interesting.
Watch the flanks.
Very nice.
They are flanking my position.
Suppression on the medic, practically a wasted turn. Good, good. We'd like to move there because I think I can get a good rocket on that position. Oh, that's obnoxious, but it's okay. There's a good bit of leeway in the plan. Oh, Shiv, thank you so much for being such a badass. Okay, she can probably handle that. If she can't, I suppose this guy could move back if he had to. Let's see. We don't want to be too close. She's got only the one shot. They'll be able to flank us. We'll be flanking him. Let's go over here. Our best accuracy should be a little ways away. Remember, oh, 1 health. Oh. How is that possible? Well, at least he can see it. Okay. Well, that was strangely convenient. Will suppression affect our rocket? Doesn't really look like it. Rough, guys. Oh, I love how that one still has firing thrusters. Very cool. Is this a chance for one of those rare medic kills? Or can the medic give us superior overwatch potential? Let's just stick to nice pistol. Let's just use everyone as efficiently as possible. Nothing too fancy. Scout could definitely get the drop on these guys. I so doubt that there's any way that... Oh, we have a grapnel already, come on. Can you not? Too close or something? Maybe I can... Yeah, okay. Sweet. Good, good. Do tell me you can't see anybody. Medic is immune to poison, so... And we're just gonna toy around with the thin men. Buy ourselves a little time. Perfect. There is the possibility of a bunch of thin men dropping on us. I really dislike that idea. I don't want to run into a bunch of Overwatch. I guess if anyone does, it's cool if it's this dude. Let's not toy around. Yeah, we're just gonna try and finish this. Is he flanked? Thin man. Aggression. Ranger. That's gross. I'm gonna take this shot since flanking, I would love to kill him right now. In fact, I would go well out of my way to do so. No, we have run and gun on this character as well. This is why we're wearing heavy armor. Last action. Let's hope we can get a bead on this Thinman, and that this floater is scared to death of our horrific killing power. And doesn't want to flank us. Yay! Silly Thinman, you are already flanking us. Now there is definitely no one back there to assist except the medic. Fortunately, can move into a decent position up front. There should also be outsiders, so I'm not so worried about capturing things. They have carbines. Shiv has to reload. Shiv is so slow I don't want to move it back. All my running gun just got moved up, used up. Our low profile and snapshot make running around this guy pretty easy. We'll just take shots, try and lure him into Overwatch. We know there are Thinmen in there, we don't like that, but we can deal. We just want to keep that guy pinned down so that our sniper can take him out eventually. In case anything nasty runs through this door, maybe the Shiv will make a decent target for it. Okay, that's one. I really don't like where that other Thinman is. If he decides to flank my poor soldier, that would suck. Oh, wow. On the other hand, could be a great capture opportunity. Now that guy's in Overwatch. Sniper digs it. Might as well take a shot with the medic. Oh no. I didn't think he would kill it. Ah well, too good. Okay, how many things was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that was that whole. Alright. I think we're down to 0 enemies.
Let's do this.
We're all just gonna chill a little. A little extra Overwatch to be safe so that nothing goes terribly wrong at this last crucial moment, because, you know, that's a thing.
I've got my eyes on.
Everyone's gonna chill a little bit. This guy's gonna freak out. Make poor choices.
Dead and gone.
Eat a little surf and turf. Alright. Well, that was pretty well handled. Not even a single hit. Even on my shiv. That was just lucky. There's no calling that particular happenstance skill. Still, things turned out quite well. We're gonna take a turn to position, and who better to position than my forward units? And how do I want them positioned? Now you can go out and around here instead of through. If you go up this side, up onto this rocks, there's access into the ship right here, where this power source is. As long as you have grapples, getting around the inside of this is great and fairly easy, I believe. I can't remember. I guess it's the other suit where the grapples automatically reel you up. Do you have to use grapples? I guess this might tell me. I want to move here. Yeah. Okay. So the ghost armor grapple is like automatic, I think, and you'll use in the middle of movement. Regular grapple, a little less automatic. Going through here, I want my assault group together, the run and gun troops. And I'll send the other ones up the side. What do I have? Medic, sniper, rocketeer, shiv. Or do I want to do it the opposite? My assault troops going up the side. My other troops moving through the core of the ship. I think the assault troops going up the side is superior. Maybe we'll just move along the inside since we're already here. I don't really expect there to be more aliens except for possibly. Except for the outsiders.
Moving to Overwatch.
Excellent positions for my riflemen. This guy is so slow. Come on, slow bro. Guess we'll just move up in force. The shiv. sure. Sniper, it's become a little less useful, mostly because she lacks armor. So I'm very hesitant to bring her up to the front. Snapshot is perfect for UFO sniping, inter-UFO sniping, but yeah, low health is bad everywhere. Alright, we'll see if the Shiv can make any fun. If I use fun in the least fun way. Discoveries. We're just gonna be careful not to trigger any pod. I actually really want this guy up here. I want to take this heavy cover that is this thick plating right here if I encounter anyone in here. Not in the middle of the door frame because I'll be flanked for sure. Plus there's that door. And this guy might as well be right there as well.
Roger that. Scanning.
This guy's so slow, he's gonna go straight through the middle, and he's barely gonna keep up with the assaults. Her. No skeleton suit. Not sure what to do with her. We'll continue to move forward.
Come get some.
Medic. Medic should probably stick with the people that might need healing. I wouldn't be surprised if there's only the one set left.
They're holding tanks of some kind. As repugnant as the thought may be, this is most likely how they keep their latest test subjects alive.
Okay, no baddies popped out at us. Oh.
Hey, you hear anything?
I didn't actually hear an alien noise. But this is where I want my rifleman.
I'm on it.
We'll do all our dashing last. See what the Shiv can see. I've definitely had alien speed down in that basin and not seen them till I'm really up on them before. That was unpleasant.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Sorry, my selector's being a little wonky. We're just gonna play it safe, advance fairly slowly. Just put her in the middle of the crowd. Why not? See what we see down there. Good. Okay, my guess then is command crew is all that's left. Alright. So let's go for it. We can do our positioning next turn. Just in case someone wants to run through that door. Okay, I would love to do a double capture. Secure all sorts of good stuff for myself. Now, when you're approaching this and you have plenty of explosives for some awesome reason, then breaching the command center from below with some people outside this door is great. Like right here, just blowing your way in. I don't think there's no skylight. But it can be totally worth it. Because as is, you got some pretty nasty choices. They can hide down here. It can be a real pain. Well, whatever. Stealth is over.
I heard something moving.
Okay. Rifle here. Slow, heavy shotgun here. I say slow because he doesn't have the skeleton armor, which will allow us a great capture. Or a better capture opportunity. Oh, oops, wrong one. Scout. Oops, that was our medic we put in the middle. Okay, it's obviously things are getting a little crazy. Getting a little sloppy. That's okay until I open this door. Low profile, once again providing us with heavy cover in the best position. And I think we'll breach next turn. We'll use the shiv to breach because our scout has the capture. I don't want to dash. I do want to scare these guys. Three outsiders. Will they run into my arms? One of them will.
I've seen enough. I don't think there's any question now. The goal of this alien research is to the detriment of all mankind.
Okay, haven't done an autopsy on these. Oh, I guess you can't. Whoops. Well, that is totally acceptable. Feel pretty confident we're gonna bag this one. Gonna use my scout for the first capture attempt. Ooh, wow. And does our sniper get more than one? Mm-hmm. Very nice. What might I want my medic to do? This assault can go for a capture as well. Let's take this shot. Not a problem. Just gonna use our attacks where they're most efficient. Come on. Nope.
Target is still moving.
Subduing target.
Nope.
It's still up. Target is still up.
Yay.
Can't afford to squander these opportunities, Commander.
We are not squandering them.
To stun this particular species of alien using the arc thrower.
Relax. Got these two left.
We don't have time to spare, Commander. We need to capture one of these strange aliens. We already know that killing them won't provide anything of use to us.
We already have one. We already have one. Chill, Valen. I'm like a billion steps ahead of you. Well, a whole billion. Hopefully he'll take the easy shot. Ouch. Oh, that's why there's not a person there. Okay, it's just a matter of who lands the killing blow at this point. Oh my god, am I gonna have to listen to this all game?
Capturing one of them, not killing them.
Another day, another success.
Alright, that was a perfect abduction mission. Not even a scratch. Wow. Wow, that went so well. And not a particularly badass crew. Alright, 2 captains, a lieutenant, no sick days, 7 for the Shiv, but that's fine, and a corporal. Beautiful. Tin flu, ooh, yes. Illyrian alloys, oh, stasis tanks, I don't even know what those are for. I think that's just pure cash. Alright, first thing, let's sell our loot, unless no research benefit can be sold freely, yes. Okay. Alright. 478 cash. I should definitely be using this somehow, but for what? Satellite uplink? I have 6 power. I could build 1 satellite uplink. Officer training. Don't die on me. Uh-huh. Don't seem to need any of that.
I have difficulty understanding how such an advanced species could show so little empathy for the lives of other sentient beings.
Yeah, I could use more labs.
Against everything we have ever imagined. The technology is there, but with it comes
That's just gonna have to wait.
carelessness we would never have expected. What could have brought them to this?
I need a power generator. Mostly I just need research. Alright. Well, I'm sure this was long enough. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next episode.